Hello everyone, my name is Shubh Sharma and in today's video we'll do the analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. We will go in detail what are the important levels for Nifty and what are the important levels for Bank Nifty. So without wasting any time, let's jump into my screen. So this is a Nifty 50 chart and we'll start our analysis with finding out what are the important support and what are the important resistance for the market. So this is a Nifty 50 chart and we'll go for Bank Nifty chart. So how we find important support and how we find the important resistance in the market? We'll do it through option chain. Now if you look at the option chain, this is the option chain, and if you don't know how to read option chain, if you don't know how to do the analysis of our option chain, I have made a detailed video where I have talked about everything in detail of option chain. So if you have not watched that video, click the link in the bio and watch that video in detail. Now I will not explain you in detail step by step what is option chain, how to read. I will just find out the levels. Now the current Nifty is at 24,176. So this is the current market price of Nifty. Now, so if you look at scroll down, right, you will find out what are the important levels. Wherever there is a high open interest and there is a volume and change in open interest, that is our resistance. So the the left hand side will be our resistance and the right hand side will be our support. First, before that, go and watch my videos, then only you will understand how to read option chain. In that video I have talked about everything. Now, so as you can see, currently 1,52,026 contract has been opened on the levels of 24,500, right? Next, the big is at 24,400, right? 1,05,053. Look at the change in open interest. It is 18,000 fresh new contracts has been added, right? The volume is staggering. 27 lakh volume is there at 24,400. And the next, so our resistance will be at 24,500. Why? Look at the volume, it is at 28 lakh, close to 28 lakhs, and 24,000 fresh new contract has been added on this call short side. So 1,52,000 is the open interest and the new freshly open interest has been added at 24,152. So now we have find out what are the important resistance levels for Nifty. So 24,400 and 24,500 is going to be the resistance. Let me mark 24,400. Now somewhere more or less 24,400, let me make it exact for you. So 24,400 will be my resistance levels on Nifty, and next resistance will be 24,500. It will come close to around these levels. So now we have find that 24,400 and 24,500 is where the big sellers are sitting. So this is my resistance zone, right? And what are the supports? So now if you look at the support here, if you look at through option chain, a resistance is, you will find it on the right hand side, and currently the resistance now is at 1,14,000 is at 24,000. So 24,000 is the level where you find the highest resistance, right? 39 lakh contracts, however it has negative 923. So people have covered their put shorts, right, at 1,11,000, and they have added at 24,200, which is 22,000 contracts has been added at 24,200, which is standing at 1 lakh contracts, right, open interest. So 24,000 we have find to 24,200 to 24,000 is the support level. So let me mark the 24,000. So 24,000 will come close to around these levels. So now that we have find it, the support of 24,000 is the support and 24,400, 24,500 is the resistance. That is only through option chain. But the real question is that can we blindly trust option chain? Well, the answer is no. We cannot trust option chain blindly. Okay, I found out the levels. So once the Nifty will come at 24,000, I'll buy at 24,000, right? And I'll buy it here and I will sell it here. No, that's a very wrong. There's a thing called technical analysis also, right? So now that you have understood the option chain levels, now let me go through technical analysis. So what does technical analysis tells me? If you observe closely, right, the market has been continuously taking support from this levels, right? So this is the zone where I think the market has been continuously taking support, and this is the very strong support for Nifty. So the support now kicking in at 23,800 to 23,750. So 23,800, if you watch my pre-market video, I regularly tell you that 23,800 is a very strong levels for Nifty. So 24,000, yes, 24,000 is a very strong support also, but I will not say this is just the bottom and this is where the market will come and they will take bounce from everywhere. No, this cannot happen all the time, right? But yes, 24,000 is a psychological level, and yes, market can take support from those levels. So what is my trading plan? Now that I have understood that 23,800 is a strong support and the resistance, now yes, 24,400 is a very strong support to 24,500. Look at this levels, right? The market has been continuously taking, let me leave it this channel. So market has been continuously taking the resistance from this levels, right? So these are the levels for currently in the market. 23,300 to 24,400 will be the resistance based on technical analysis. So if you observe, right, so the market has been continuously taking, first it took support from here, right? Then market gave a big gap up, and from there the market climbed up to 24,600. Then market corrected and took a support at 23,800. Then market again gave the rally. Second chance it happened, and again the market came here and take the support 23,800. Again market shot up, right? So this is the third time where the market is taking support from 23,800 and shooting up to minimum 100 200 points, right? So again the trading plan will be the same. If the market will come here, we will look for a buying and will keep a stop loss of just below around these levels and will again target for higher levels, right? If that will not happen, if the market will break and a strong red candle will appear here, then we'll go for a short positions. But 23,800 looks strong to me, and from there we can look for a bounce. So this is what I think the market can react, and this is what technical analysis tells to me. So 23,800 is a very strong support, 24,000 also a very strong support, and the resistance now will be here. Above this 24,500 will be the resistance. So now that we have did the analysis of Nifty, let's go for the Bank Nifty. Now if you look at the Bank Nifty, right, let me remove all these things. Now if you look at the Bank Nifty, right, so Bank Nifty currently it is at very important levels, right, of this zone. So I think the Bank Nifty can take support from this levels, right? These are the important support, as you know that previous resistance will become the next support for market. So this is the support. So market has came down to this levels and gave a sharp rally of close to 54,500 to 56,200. So very good rally what Bank Nifty has given, and the market is now at correction phase, right? So once the market will break this loan zones, right, let's say if the market will break this zone, market will come here, and if they will break this zone and a strong red candle will appear, the next support for the market will be what levels, right? The levels which I am tracking will be, the first support will be of this levels, right? The second support will be this level. Yes, so this will be the support for the market, and ultimately you had the third levels of this levels. So this levels is for the Bank Nifty, and we have Nifty for levels we have discussed. So these 3-4 levels I'll be tracking on Bank Nifty. If market will close here, then you can book for this profit, then reduce 25%, then again it will come here, reduce again 25%, then look for ultimate big target. But in between you will find a support levels, a bounce you can find close to these levels, right? A bounce can you find close to these levels, right? A bounce can come. So all these things are there, but these are the major support and the resistance levels for the market. So these are the important levels what we have discussed for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So I have already told you about Nifty. If you look at Nifty, right, Nifty I have given you the levels. So these are the my levels. Remember we have a big gap of these levels, right? If you observe, we have a big gap pending here, right? 23,100, 23,200. So market, let's see what the market will react. We'll do the We can only watch the charts and we'll take the decisions. So these are the important levels. I hope you have liked this video. If you want me to make more videos like this, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.